said sorry, I'ma have to pass like Nash to Amari. Tiger up early on a Sunday sinking birdies while the pigskin spinning through the air tight and birdie. It's a TD, it's a TKO, a home run, it's a hat trick. Ain't no way to be an all-star without practice. So if you down to sacrifice your life for a draft pick, it's a pretty sweet position you can live in if you have some things in the air. If you got game, wave 'em like you just don't care. If you got game, playing like you got no fear, then you got game. If you came here to win, then you got game.
Hey there, folks, and welcome to R Beats Radio and this week's segment of Local Music Somewhere. I have a very special week today for you guys. I've actually brought in my very own bandmates, and with Slugline, say hi.
Hello.
Hey guys,
It's
how you
gonna
doing?
be Ethan and Nick, Ethan Palmer and Nick DeFelice.
There we
No,
go.
it's Nick Palmer and Ethan DeFelice.
There you go.
Very close friends of mine. We have been playing in a band for about a year now. The gentleman in the throne is going to be on drums, and in the green is going to be guitar. So why don't you guys tell me about yourself?
Started the band 2 years ago. It was fun. I grew up in Rhode Island, but moved down here, and now met some cool friends and just playing along in the scene.
When did you start learning guitar? I actually don't know this. I genuinely don't know.
I started learning guitar when I was in sixth grade, I want to say. And I started learning just like basic chords and shit and stuff from YouTube.
I didn't realize it'd been that long for you either. I thought you would have started learning like the last like 3-4 years.
Yeah, no, I started learning a while ago, and then I took a break for like 2 or 3 years, and then I picked it back up probably about like 4 years ago.
So you've been playing for like 8 years, 9 years?
It's been a good bit. I
Yeah.
should be better.
Ethan is our little baby. He's still only 20 years old, so he's not a fully fledged adult quite yet.
The X is on my hand.
Just a little guy.
Nick, I know you've been playing drums for probably longer than me and Ethan have been playing guitar. So
Yeah, no, I've been playing for a good 9.5 years now, give or take. They kind of started off just getting dinky little electric kits, learning basics in my room, and then from there, I eventually just kept persistently asking my family, like, please get me a drum set, please get me a drum set. And eventually they caved. I was able to start learning on that and just kind of kept progressing over the course of a few years. But honestly, again, I worked on it for a while, but the most progress was made kind of starting with the band.
no.
That's where things really started to take off because we're all kind of like relying on each other a little bit. So it just kind of forces you to get a bit better.
Have you noticed the difference between playing with a band too, Ethan?
Yeah.
The last two,
It's been because we've been playing for like 2 years? 3?
No, I think we've been playing for like 3.
Yeah, it's been a good bit.
I don't know.
Do you want to say it?
We started with like different members from like high school. So I think when I was 18, this must have been coming on 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Coming on 4 years ago. And then
I joined basically right
Yeah,
out of
you-
high school.
so the way it started is it was me and 2 friends from high school in like 2022.
Yeah.
And that summer of 2022, our original guitarist invited Ethan to join,
Mhm.
and we started playing together. And I was like, oh, wow, this kid's leagues above us. We all just picked up our instruments. It's like literally right when I started playing bass.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
joining and I was like, man,
yeah.
this is fun, but like they all kind of suck.
Yeah, we're all kind of trash. And we kind of just were, it was a four string setup for like a year.
Yeah.
And then I moved away for a little bit, and when I came back into town, I reconnected, and it was only like one of the original guitarists and then Ethan. And we were just playing like that for a while. And then somehow, some way, I went to a Korn concert. And met this specimen of nature, Nick, over here. And I completely forgot about it.
Oh yeah, that was. I'm surprised you're the one that forgot about it. I got like severely injured at that show. I got my ribs cracked.
Yeah.
At the night I met you. And I had to like still like somehow drag you out of there, which was really funny.
Yeah.
Didn't hear from you for 2 weeks. Like, hey, do you still want to try out for this band? I'm like, I guess.
Seems to be a common theme with me and you.
Yeah. You guys also never actually told me I was in the band officially. Like I did those first few like auditions with you guys, like rehearsals. And I was talking to our friend and was like, yeah, it's been going well, but I don't know if I made it in. They haven't
Wait,
said
who
anything.
told you were in the band? No,
I think we
like,
just
You're
didn't-
not in the band. You're not in the Slugline. Who are you?
Oh, all right. I was like, it's
I'm
not talking
joking.
to
I'm
you.
joking.
I think we just didn't say anything because we're like, if we make it official, he might leave.
Yeah, we
we'll
were
just-
afraid. Honestly, we were afraid of scaring you away because we were so unprofessional.
Yeah.
Because this is, I mean, what I'm
We were
19,
playing-
you're 18. No. I was 20.
Yeah, you were 20.
I was 20. You were
I was
19.
yeah.
And we had no idea what we were doing because it was all strings.
Yeah, you were very much like the older brother in
Yeah.
this situation, and we are like, please,
Yeah.
please help us.
Please, he's got all the experience in his instrument.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started playing last year then, and we kind of kicked it out for about an entire year before we even like really like made any public appearance.
Yeah.
Um,
Because we made a whole other EP. We're planning on recording an EP next Monday. As
next Monday
you
we're
guys-
recording our first ever EP.
But,
It's gonna be a little fun stuff. If you've seen our shows, we've played the same EP like every time.
it's
But we've spent the
fun.
last year like we spent like the first 6 months writing like
a whole different EP.
an entirely different EP.
Like an indie emo EP.
It might come out.
I mean,
One of
one of them we realized is actually really good, and we just forgot about it for like, I don't know, a year or something like that. But yeah, we ended up scrapping pretty much the entire EP, and then started completely over like in the middle.
I
Probably
think
in the beginning of the year.
I think it was a good call though. The especially from the shows that we've been playing recently and like the I don't know, reception we've been getting from them. I feel like we had a lot of soft songs with the energy
Yeah.
we amped it up to.
Well,
It's-
can you guys describe Slugline? I know I could, but nobody wants to hear me describe it.
Yeah, I mean, we could attempt to. I mean, the funny thing about at least like Slugline as it is currently is a lot of our songs on the CP, especially, they all kind of fall under like just like slightly different genres. Like, there's not much of a through line at the moment, but that's what makes it so fun. And again, like, kind of a little bit chaotic seeing it live is you're just jumping around between a lot of different sounds. But like, if I had to just try and put a kind of an easy label on it, I'd say it's somewhere in kind of between like alt rock, grunge, like a little bit of emo and punk influence in there. That's probably the simplest and off the
Yeah.
top of my head way I could
I'd
describe
say,
it.
I'd say going with that, it's like that's a good baseline, and then all of our songs have a bit of each of them, but it's like a percentage. Like some songs are more grunge, some songs are more emo,
It's
some
like
songs are
some
more,
cohesion.
There's
Yeah.
there's a
Like, you can tell
little
it's
cohesion.
You can tell it's us on all of them. But
It's definitely me.
yeah,
That's about it.
you can tell it's Nick on drums.
But so we've played 4 shows now in the last, 2-3 months?
yeah.
And me and Ethan, this is actually our first time ever, like playing in public, like performing or anything.
Yeah.
But Nick actually one time, 6 years ago?
Oh yeah, no, that would have been probably about 6 years ago. And to say it's like an actual like live performance in the sense of what we've been doing might be like stretching it a little bit. I was in a music school here in Charlotte, and at the end of that little like semester that we were doing, we ended up doing a live showcase down at the Visualite. So I was able to get up on stage there after having to sit there for like 10 hours through other age groups' performances, just like nervous in the corner. Yeah, like literally all the way from 5-year-olds, and we're the oldest age group. We're all like 16. So I managed to get on stage and do my first live performance there, but it was all covers. It was not the type of music I really listened to at all, and I remember I was so nervous that I played everything about maybe a solid 20 to 30 BPM faster, which was really great when we did Under the Bridge. And I ended up coming out like a thrash version of it, which honestly I was having a fun time. My guitarist not so much.
Yeah,
but
I don't doubt it. I think
my
the
bass-
bassist was probably mad at you too.
Oh, I think my bassist was contemplating just breaking that thing over my head when we got backstage. Fair.
Fair enough.
Which Jackie does after every show to you
Yeah.
anyways. So
Yeah, I actually beat my guitarist all the time. Totally, definitely. So why do you guys like what got you guys into music, like live music? Why did you guys want to be in a band in the first place?
I've kind of always wanted to do music. Like I've never wanted to sit down and just be at like a desk. Like I've just always kind of been told like I'm always moving, always doing stuff. And so I was like, okay, well, what's something that I could do and have fun with that? And I picked up the guitar in 6th grade. I was like, this is for me. And then I was like, I I just want to play. And then I feel like once I started, and also in middle school, like 6th grade, I was in like the ensemble band, like trumpet. I played trumpet and stuff. And so,
God, so did I.
yeah, it was fun, wasn't it?
I still have a trumpet.
I did too. But yeah, it was like, I don't know, just like the environment of like everybody learning together and then being able to put on like a piece where people can listen to it. Obviously, the middle school band wasn't very good, but it was good enough. It was a good enough like start for me to be able to like, I can see like how it could like, you know, what it could become.
How it could work, yeah.
And then after I graduated, I met you guys. I was like, oh, guys,
You met this degenerate.
this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time.
Pretty much dragging Ethan from show to show.
Yeah.
I think I started. Did I start taking you to shows as soon as you turned 18?
Yeah. Like this, I think it was.
I
It
met
wasn't
you right before you turned 17.
It wasn't the.
right before you turned 18.
Yeah, because the week before, it was like either the week before or the month before I turned 18. You guys brought me to a show at, where was it? Snug?
If you were 17, it was probably Spokeasy.
I think it was Spokeasy. But I went in, I tried sneaking in. I was like, hey, here's my ID. And they're like, you're 17.
No, that was the milestone. That was definitely the milestone.
Yeah, it's a milestone moment.
So,
Yeah.
I don't think it was I don't remember. I'm blanking on where it was, but I'm almost positive it wasn't the milestone. It was with the first two. Members. Yeah. I think that was, I don't know, but I drove all of them up.
Oh,
they went in.
It was Snug. It was
But
Snug Harbor.
that's
Yeah,
what
I remember.
like,
I actually
pretty sure
remember
it's
that night now.
Yeah, I was like, I drove them all up, dropped them off, tried going in, get sent home, and then had to drive back
And then
up
had to
at
come
2 in the
pick us up
morning.
at 2 in the morning. Yep.
I'm a great friend.
Great. Hey, I mean, to be fair, I always said that Ethan's our little responsible boy in the group.
Oh, yeah.
He's the light
Far and away.
by far. Well, I got Ethan's perspective, Nick.
Yeah, so
what got you into live music?
I mean, honestly, it was kind of a lifelong thing for me. Just especially growing up, my music meant a lot to my family. Even though not a lot of us were musicians, I definitely didn't start off as one. I was more of an athlete as a kid, believe it or not. But
I've seen your muscles. I don't doubt it.
Don't doubt it.
Don't doubt it at all.
But you know, my mom was brought up in the grunge era, so she really put me onto a lot of like Alice in Chains, especially, and Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana, Soundgarden, like those kind of big four. Then my dad also was very interested in music, so he got me into everything from like The Doors when I was a kid through like Zeppelin, like everything in the 80s, 90s. Like he listened to everything. So after a while, he also loved music history, so he would like tell me a lot of lore about the bands. Like, you really haven't lived till you're like 5 years old, sitting in a dark basement with your dad, and he's like, do you want to know the story of the Alice in Chains Unplugged performance? And it was really something crazy. But just from there, I fell in love with music. I tried to learn guitar, struggled with it, but all my favorite musicians I kind of noticed were all drummers. So I decided to pick it up from there, and it clicked pretty fast, and it's just something I've stuck with ever since.
Yeah. Well, that's actually cute and heartwarming. Wow.
Right.
Not what I expected out of you.
You're like,
I
I'm
know.
planning on making fun of you after this.
I was planning on I'm still going to make fun of you after this.
It's okay. No, I'll give you a better reason later on.
Yeah.
I'm not done.
I forgot about this. I had tried to pick up guitar in 6th grade as well. And I picked it up and I put it down.
Yeah,
And I did not touch it for about 6 years. So
I think I picked it up. My mom told me she would get me a guitar teacher if I was able to like learn it on my own a little bit. So I learned a little bit, got a guitar teacher, and then as soon as I got a guitar teacher, basically just stopped practicing anytime other than the guitar teacher was in front of me.
Dude, I had the same experience with like literally the exact same thing happened.
He would look at me and he was like, so how was the past week of practice? And I was like, can you show me this sheet again? I don't remember.
Just like
any."
cramming all the practice into like the 20 minutes before you got to leave the house.
Literally.
Like I did the same thing with drums. Literally, same path. Learned on my own. They're like, all right, if you learn enough, we'll go get you lessons. Get to lessons, and then just
Stop.
only would do it there. And then I would want to, I would still mess around on it. Just never practiced what I was supposed to. So
Yeah.
I'd pull up there. My mom's like, hey, we're leaving in 30 minutes. I'd be like, I got to go downstairs for 1 second, and just start cracking away on the drums. And it was a lot of like Chili Peppers and Nirvana stuff I was learning at the time. So I'm like, I really hope that this sticks.
yeah. Well, that's probably not the responsible decision to do when you're like 30 minutes out before drum practice. But hey, here we are with a great drummer.
Jackie,
So
that's weird.
I
When
can't
have
even
you
argue.
Ever known me to make responsible decisions?
That's fair.
be said.
Hey, at least you practice.
Yeah.
I do. Sometimes.
I can't say the same thing.
I know.
There is me and Nick over here do live together, unfortunately, and work together. So we spend 24 hours a day together pretty much.
Yeah.
And,
Work together, live together, and are in a band together.
I don't think
and
he's ever seen me practice once. I don't think he's ever seen me practice at home. I've done it. Just like
I'm
once
sure
in a
you
blue moon.
have. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah.
All right. On a more serious topic, what's it like being in a local band? Like, we've played shows now. We haven't recorded anything yet, but we've, kind of made some friends, like established ourselves a little bit. I can talk about what is coming up soon a bit later, but what's it like for right now? Like, what does it mean to you? How do you enjoy it? How do you feel about it? Is it stressful?
I mean, definitely got a lot of feelings about it. Like the local music scene is something I'm pretty new to personally. Like I really didn't start coming out to shows until I think it was like right before your birthday this past year. We went to Milestone.
Sort of bringing it to Milestone.
Yeah, and I've just been around ever since. Like you and I especially were at shows constantly. We were at a show last night.
you guys
I mean,
were
we're
at
still
that
at shows like 3 times a week.
Yeah, but no, so like being a part of that local scene, I mean, it is really daunting, especially like on a few different levels. Like socially, it's pretty daunting because especially with how often we're out, like all these bands all know each other. We're all kind of aware of what the other is doing, and which is definitely can add like some stress. And then also playing shows where it's like this could very easily be like an event of the year where it's gonna be like just like 5 dudes and someone's unimpressed girlfriend. But honestly, those are still a lot of fun. Yeah,
It was still a lot of fun too.
but honestly, like even though like everything's so intertwined, that's part of really what I've come to love about it is there really is a sense of community in the local music scene, especially us kind of living more in that like alternative and punk scene. Like there really is like a strong bond between a lot of the bands there, and it helps like really support each other, and that's something that I really love about it, and kind of what's helped like alleviate a lot of the stress of being in a local band is that everyone else is going through the same things. Yeah.
That's literally it. It's just like it's because I guess for me it's a little different from you, even though it's like kind of the same. Like you're kind of just getting into the scene, but like also have kind of been wanting to be a part of it for a little bit. But it's like I'm not 21 yet. I don't go out with you guys a lot, but
going out and drinking all the time isn't exactly part of being in the local music scene.
But like meeting like I've only met the bands through us performing, but it's just really cool meeting everybody and like the love they all have for their own music, but also for the community of other performers is really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's been like what I've been wanting to be a part of since like I started guitar, and now I'm meeting the people that are bringing me in.
It's like
there.
a big family.
Yeah, it's literally just a huge family.
Actually, I said that it's like, going out and drinking all the time isn't part of being in the local music scene, but I wouldn't say it's entirely wrong. I mean, the drinking part is kind of wrong, but it's not entirely wrong. I mean, I think the reason it's such a big community is because these are just people like the people that we bring out to our shows and stuff like that, the people who come and support us are just people that we've met and hung out with and talked and just like had real bonding time with. Like,
I think the people who are either in the local music scene or just people who you are close to, which I would say are just because they're at shows and hang out with you guys and support the local scene is
it's all you have to do. You just have to go to local shows, support local artists.
I feel like being a part of the scene you don't have to be a part of the band like at all. No. It's like being just there and supporting local creatives like has just been so cool to see. And it's like it's cool being in the band and having people do it, but it's like also really cool like seeing them. It kind of like I'm like, well, now I want to be more involved. Yeah, it's like it pushes more people. It's really cool.
I definitely don't regret dragging you guys out to the Milestone all the time now.
I wanted to go there.
Yeah,
I remember in like high school, I would go like online because I was like I wanted to see like where like the punk venues are because I was into Green Day a lot growing up, and I saw they would go to I forgot what it was called, like 432 or something, like out in California, and it was like an all ages venue. And I was like, I want to go to a venue like that where I can just go support bands and see bands. And I couldn't really find one around here. There was like some like shows that were all ages, but like not really a venue. And then you started taking me to the Milestone, and I remember I was like, I saw this on Google Maps, and I was like, I want to go.
The Milestone's perfect.
It's so
Well, it's you will in the north. Okay, so we're on East Coast.
Yeah.
In the north, you've got CBGBs. In the south, you've got the Milestone. Like those are like historically two of the biggest, like punk alternative venues. Milestones, hosted like Nirvana, the Melvins, Bad Brains, Black Flag, like tons of like huge punk names or like grunge names. And so it's got a lot of rich history. I mean, you've seen the graffiti on the walls.
Yeah.
And I
love it
think
in
that
there.
it's like the best place to get into the scene because you get in, you get like thrown into this like super like alien world.
It's just like a historic artifact.
Yeah,
that's never
historic
changed.
artifact. Well, also a part of being local music, or being in the local music scene is there's a lot of house shows and stuff, which I haven't gone to a house show in like 2 years until like 2 weeks ago. And it was a charity house show for a band that we're pretty good friends with. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, sorry, I was just gonna agree.
Yeah. We went out to see a house show for a band that we're really good friends with called Pretty Baby, which if you haven't heard of them, please check them out. They're phenomenal.
Amazing.
Actually amazing local Charlotte band.
Love those guys.
I've literally been following them around like a puppy for like 4 years coming up.
They came to support our last show, and I was like, "Oh my god, celebrity!"
There's actually, I'll get on that later because I don't know if you know something about our next show coming up.
I do because they told me.
Okay, all right. This spoiler. I'll save it for the air, but
Oh boy.
I just think that the Milestone's great because it introduces you into this so crazy world, and then once you dip your feet in and you become part of this community, you start talking to people. It's all like most, at least me. I wouldn't really consider myself like anything like punk or emo, but I guess I would call myself punk for right now. That's the conversation. If I was at the Milestone and somebody new came in, all that matters to me is that they're coming in supporting bands. I'm not going to sit there. If you're wearing a white button-up shirt and khakis, I'm not going to be like, you're not punk enough for this.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes our hardest guys are the ones that look the straightest edge.
Yeah.
But I think the Milestone's great. It's got a lot of history. It's a great place to get introduced to, and it really is like a kind of a mini metaphor for the scene right now. I feel like.
Yeah, it's kind of like the scene, like in its purest form, in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's a really fun spot to go to, like especially just getting like all the history of it.
No.
And also like the part of the charm of it is it's like there's no. I was going there for the first time. I was only used to bigger venues. Like the smallest venue I'd ever been to prior to that, I think, was like one time at the Underground when I was like in high school. But getting to go there and like seeing like, no, this is like actually what a small local venue is, and especially somewhere that historic, was a great first introduction to like the local scene for me, and especially just now spending more and more time there and like getting to know like the staff there and the bands that play there and the people that come in and out, like even on different nights of the week. I mean, it's just a really cool vibe.
Yeah. I mean, when you go there as much as we do, you see so many people. Like you said, like meeting the staff, you meet the people who work the venues, you meet the people who come every week, you meet the bands, you meet sound guys, I mean, that's part of being in a local band. Actually, what I've come to realize is all just about having friends, like being friends with people, being a friendly person. We have gone to these shows so much. That's the only reason we book shows. It's the only reason we have a recording coming up. Like, only reason we have people actually coming to our shows at all.
Yeah.
So it's literally all just about being a part of a community. Like, that's why I love local music somewhere, is because it's just an extra reach for people to see with their own eyes, like that there's like a little family in Charlotte,
Plus, I think it's cool. Like, it's nice to listen to like the Spotify, like radio, whatever. But it's cool going out and seeing like your friends have like the passion and like a fire and be like, I'm there for that, and I'm supporting the little fetus of a
I'm trying to go watch my friends throw down and punch me as hard as they can in the face. You know what I'm saying?
just a tiny sweaty room.
Well, I've alluded to it, but we have something coming up soon. Particularly this Friday or Saturday, the 13th. And we've been talking a lot about how, the scene, punk scene, alternative scene, the local music community is all it's about being friends, about making connections. We currently have a show coming up. If you guys want to tell me about that.
Yeah, so next show's coming up here on the Saturday, December 13th. Going to be down at Morningside Pub in Plaza Midwood. And like you said, with everyone being friends, the really cool part about that, Bill, is it's also one reason to be excited. It's our first headlining show, technically. And
we're headlining.
Yeah, I'm thrilled about that.
Crazy
But then
that
the two wonderful bands we're playing with are one is a band called Low Fidels that is just an incredible group of guys that we've been friends with for a good while now, and are
Nigh
really
the same lineup as Pretty Baby too. And I think it's Pretty Baby it's Pretty Baby minus Rusty, their vocalist.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
But then the other band is a band that's also kind of newer to the scene, kind of started coming out about the same time we did.
I think we only have some tenor on. Like we only played like a few more bars in them. I think they played like one bar, but we're pretty much the same level of band.
Yeah, it's like then that for them it's like that other band we're playing with, Black Cherry, is another one that again just got a lot of the people in there we become friends with too, know them pretty well and are really excited to play with them. And then on top of all that, the event is also a blanket drive for charity and just to make sure people are warm through the winter and all that good stuff. So it's for a good cause. It's all bands we're friends with. It's a lineup that honestly, at least I think I speak for all of us when I say we couldn't be happier.
Could not be better.
So it's really exciting. Like just a kind of a dream night. I'm really thrilled about it.
Plus, we've also brought in a couple of local businesses, one that you're personally affiliated with, and one that are our roommate is actually a stylist. Our roommate, Special, love you, Lex.
Love you, Lex.
She does all of our stuff, like Nick's hair, Ethan's hair, makeup for shows.
Yeah.
Cuts my hair all the time and does my makeup for shows if I haven't smeared enough eyeliner on myself already. But they're coming out with their job, Spacehead Salon, and running a booth with Cold Blood and Bazaar. I think it's twin booth.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah. But we're, having some local businesses out to come and, show some support to that. We're doing some charity, keeping people warm in the winter, hopefully, and having a friends bill. This is like the point I'm trying to make with community and like the local music scene. It is like so crazy how stuff like this, like events like this come together. Cause it's like stuff I saw growing up. Like, I think I'm not like the punk guy of this band, but I was the one that, started bringing these guys out to the scene. And like, the
definitely
milestone.
the most like cultured.
Oh yeah, this has been my interest and hobby for like years, like probably I really got into punk music when I watched the anime Nana the first time, which that one is shocking. Oh yeah, it's a fun fact that necklace that he's wearing right now is a reference to the anime. But it's just an anime about a bunch of punk bands. And I saw that when I was like 17. I wanted to get my ears pierced so bad. I wanted tattoos. I was like, I need it.
This is where I need to be.
Yeah. And then I found Black Flag, and it's all been downhill from there.
Straight down.
Straight down.
There's no coming back from this one, guys.
I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something about Black. Oh, yeah. Black Flag, matter of fact, played at the Milestone, I think, in the 80s, 80s or 90s. And it's really like full circle. Like you see these bands growing up, you go to these venues with history, you become part of the scene, and then you become the next generation of like bands and stuff. Not saying we're that yet.
You calling us Black Flag?
No. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me right now.
I didn't say it.
But I just think it's really cool. I love local music. I love playing in a band. I love what it means to be community, like in that sense. I think it stands for something. I think like I really like the fact that we're using our like platform with this next show to like do some charity work and like
actually
support.
Give back.
Give back. Like these are people who are coming out to support us, who obviously care about us, who have given the time of their day to just, enjoy what we have to offer.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think it's everybody. It's like part of being a community. It's everybody's duty to give back and like make sure that your community is good, because not everyone is like the most fortunate, or not everyone is like, has the best circumstances. And who's going to look out for people aside from people, you know what I'm saying? Their community.
That's why I'm kind of happy we're doing it. So, like, even though what is this, going to be our fifth show this Saturday? Fourth show?
Yeah, that was our fifth show.
Yeah. It's like being able to already start like doing like community drives and like obviously it hasn't happened yet, but like being able to actually feel confident that like people will come and like it will help, and like it's really cool. And the amount of bands that are willing to help that are also heavily cultured in the scene is just really.
Low Fidels has been around for forever, since I've known them.
Yeah, it's just,
I know
it's really cool.
Pretty Baby has been around since I was 18, at very least, much longer, I'm sure. I think Low Fidels was. Do you remember if that came out before or after? I think it was before.
I want to say it was before.
It was like Lenny's original project.
Yeah, do not quote me on that.
Yeah, don't quote us on that. There's typically a lot of drinks involved in these conversations.
You're not wrong.
But why don't you tell me about? I forgot to ask. I meant to ask this earlier. Why don't you tell me about like our shows? like the shows we played recently.
Oh yeah,
I remember because you were talking about even if it's just 5 people and somebody's disappointed girlfriend, it's fun. And Boone, it was literally just the people we brought out in the bands.
The first 2 shows we had, they were at where we're playing next, Morningside. But it was crazy. It was like a lot of people showed up. It was just a really cool time and
I think
cool
the second
seeing all
show
the
was
people.
a record-breaking day for sales at Morningside.
Yeah, it was. I was just staring out at the crowd. I was like, "What the hell is that?" This is our second show, but
sweating bullets.
Yeah, then we went up to Boone, and it was like they said. I feel like it doesn't really matter. I think the Boone show kind of solidified it for us, where it was like, it wasn't the biggest crowd we had, but like it was just people supporting. Like
definitely one of the most fun crowds.
Yeah, the most fun show.
So
People
much
supporting
fun.
people. It's just a party for the band.
Yeah,
really,
it's
it was amazing.
And it's like it doesn't really matter what's there, who's there, when it is. It's like it's just.
I could be alone in that pit. Honestly, sometimes if I'm having a really bad day, it'd be preferable because I'm gonna be throwing some mean windmills. Mean windmills. But I think this is a good time. We're gonna take a little bit of a quick break, get a bit of a word from our friends and sponsors, and we'll be right back with you guys in a few minutes.
Welcome back to this week's segment of What's Trending Now on Our Beats Radio, Media, and Streaming Network. Take it away, Greasy! Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And now let's get started on our upcoming local, national, and international concerts. Starting off with DJ and music producer Sub Focus, who will be performing at Black Box Theater in Charlotte on Sunday, December 28th. Doors open at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets at blackboxcharlotte.com. Greasy,
Yo!
who's a DJ who's doing it right now.
Gotta shout out my boy DJ Drop.
Especially when he's dropping new music. Robin Springer is set to perform at Middle Sea Jazz Club on Friday, November 28th. Doors open at 5:15 p.m. You can get your tickets at middleseajazz.com. Greasy,
Yo!
what's your favorite jazz song?
I gotta give it up to Fly Me to the Moon.
A classic. Maroon 5 is headed to the Madison Square Garden for the Love is Like tour, taking place on November 20th on Thursday. Doors open at 7:30 p.m. You can get your tickets at msg.com. Greasy,
Yo!
what's your favorite Maroon 5 song?
Gotta shout out from their first record, This Love. Love it.
I love that song. This is Annalise Pearl and Greasy Keys bringing you all the new details and the latest trending water cooler conversations. Stay on top of the RBeats app and rbeats.com, always bringing you the best of the best independent, national, and international music artists. Concerts and influences are on the RBeats app. You all know the drill. Now let's get started with this week's DJ World Beats Top Trending Songs. Spinning now on 25/8 366, our global pop stream, DJ World Beats brings you April by Rose Gray. We have Ego by Agnes. We have Peace and Violence by Fozia. And we have Yes Baby by Madison Beer. Trending now on RBeats Radio, our house and EDM stream, we have Heavy by Armin van Buren and JOA. Dame on Grr by DJ Darman. We have You're a Star by Amel and the Sniffers and Fred Again. La Noche by Chris Lake, Skrillex, and Anita B. Queen. Coming up on We Global Radio, our hip hop and R&B stream, we have If You're Reading This, I Already Crash Out by Busy Signal. We have Cannonball by Lythe and Don Tolliver. I Know by Vibes Cartel. And last but certainly not least, we have Baddie by Country Hype and Eddie G. Bamba. And that concludes this week's countdown. Be sure to check out our social media sensation show, What's Trending Now, and be sure to check out the watch list with Greasy Keys right here on rbeats.com. That's it for now. Take it away, Greasy. Thank y'all for watching.
You're tuned into our beats, standing now on our beats. Come with Annalise Pearl, only on our beats. Come global radio and boutique media streaming network. You're tuned in.
Welcome back, everybody. It's nice to be back. For this next little segment, we have a little bit of a special surprise. So as we've kind of described before, we're a definitely somewhat rock affiliate band. You want to give us a little idea of what we're about to do?
So the other day I was given a call and told I got to go on a little errand run for a cajon. Our Our sound is usually I'm guitar. I do some vocals. Jackie's bass. Main vocals for our songs, right? Screaming. And then Nick on drums with, like we said earlier, like a heavy grunge kind of like punk sound. But we're doing it acoustic today.
Yeah.
We're stripping it all back.
I guess we, yesterday, due to a little bit of ill planning on my part and irresponsibility, forgot that this is going to be an acoustic set. So I let them know.
Tell us.
I let them know right now, or like yesterday at like, oh God, it must have been 11 o'clock. You guys get on the cajon actually right now. We're going to do this. At about 11 o'clock last night or yesterday morning, I let them know. I'm like, hey, actually, I forgot that we're not bringing a drum set and I'm not going to be bringing my bass. And we need acoustic guitars. So we spent about, I don't know, like 5 hours yesterday entirely rewriting 2 songs based on how they were originally written.
Not entirely rewritten.
Well, yeah, not entirely rewritten. But basically when we write songs, I always write them on acoustic guitar, or like Ethan writes them on acoustic guitar, so it wasn't too hard for Ethan. I had to redo how I do my vocals, and we made Nick over here learn an entirely new instrument on the fly. Yeah. So this is going to be Slugline, but it's going to be acoustic, featuring Nick on cajon, Ethan on guitar, and me on vocals. You guys about ready?
Yeah.
All right, well, give it away.
Can't go back now. Blacked out drunk, I wanna see your face. I can't feel you now. Can't go back, baby, let's get out. Get the out of town. Can't go back, no, you wanna get out. Get the out now. Make me cry when I see your face. Lost, broke down in this get out place. Smoke in my eyes, can't seem to find long. Lost love in the back of my mind. Hold me down and beat me slower. Make it clear I'm not getting over. Glass on the dashboard, can't move forward. Moonlight marks, blood in the corner. Get out, baby, let's go back. Get out of town, can't go back. Get out of town. Broke down car in a get out place, we can't go back now. Blacked out drunk, I wanna see your face. I can't feel you now. Can't go back, wanna get out. Get the out of town. Can't go back, baby, let's get out. Get the out of town. I know you wanna get out. Get out of town. Come on, baby, let's get out. Get out town.
Yeah, we did it. All right, that is our song "Get Out Town" and performed entirely acoustically. We have one more. This one is actually a lot more wired for acoustic. I feel like that one was a lot like we play that one. It's been like described as one of our more like rocky songs, you know. This one has an obscenely long name, and it's going to be "Listening to Screamo Records in August," if that's even the right name. I just call it Screamo Records. take me down to Santeria. Help me how, and I can't breathe. Find me now in the depths of the ocean. Help me how, and I can't scream. Can't breathe. Find me now at the bottom of the ocean, and I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't breathe. Nothing, nothing can out. Left me drowning, but you won't help me out. Like boots, I'm drowning. Leave me to rot. Drowning, my friend. Hold me down, the weight of our worlds colliding. I listen to the records you laid beside me. I find you here in the lonely orchid trees. And I'm trying, but I can't seem to breathe. Listen to the somber songs you send me. I'm screaming here to the painful, pitch black void. I try to let it all out before it comes down. Oh, we pulled it off.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Well, yes, that was listening to Screamo Records in August. And like I said, we are an entirely. You guys want to move now? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're an entirely electric band. So for us to do an acoustic thing on the fly in 2 days, I'm mildly impressed a little bit. Honestly, it's less than 24 hours of practice on that.
That was less than. That was like 3
maybe
hours.
two and a half.
That was maybe 2.5 hours.
Collectively, we'd spent maybe 2 hours on that.
Was
The
it
rest of
showing
the
too
time
bad I
practice
never
was
played
spent
it
watching
before?
anime and talking about what show we were going to go to that night. So
honestly,
not very productive.
It was a pretty good show last night.
It was a pretty good show.
Good show.
But yeah, so like I said, those were 2 songs that are based entirely electric, written acoustic. But this is like one of my favorite things about being in a band. I don't know why they make me do the responsible stuff for the band, like run the YouTube and book stuff, but I've like been the one to do that. But I'm actually the most irresponsible person in the band, so I always forget like I don't know, like 90% of what we're supposed to
basics.
do. Yeah, just basics. So it's really fun when we're put in positions where you kind of like you either got to have fun or it's going to be horrible. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's rock and roll. You know?
I feel like we all have times where we're like very locked in and focused, and then very like I could go either way. And I feel like whenever we're like put on the spot to do something, we usually come out okay.
I mean, we've got a pretty good track record of doing that. I mean, honestly, like this, like
stop that track.
I mean, it was definitely pretty nerve-wracking being like, "Hey guys, so we're actually doing everything acoustic, and Nick, you got to learn a new instrument." And I really hope it didn't show too much. I think it definitely did a bit, but you know, I think it definitely could have gone way worse. So you know what?
I know
We're
Lex
happy
is
with
having a fun time at home.
Oh
right now.
yeah, yeah. But no. Also, again, we've been put in kind of a lot of last-minute positions before. Like this is not really anything new to us.
Bill switches and
Yeah, bill
set list
switches and set
changes.
changes. Like we've had to. Most of what we're doing is we're just kind of running on the fly and trying to figure things out. And so, I mean, honestly, this is pretty par for the course for us. If like everything went exactly as planned, I would be like something's going
gonna go
wrong.
wrong.
Jackie's gonna drop dead soon, guys.
Jackie's gonna just pass out.
Which I think is good for us. I feel like we're more prepared when we're underprepared,
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
like, yeah, we can just make it up. We can just figure it out. If
I never fold under pressure.
I feel like as soon as we have plans we need to abide by, we're late to them. We're not doing that.
I was saying I was saying it earlier when we were pulling up to Nick. I was like, bless Wendy for telling us to be here at 10 o'clock because she probably knew I was going to be late, man. Yeah, it is. It's fun. It's really like it's kind of nothing is that serious. We're a local band. We're not professional. We're not famous. There's not really much expectations of us. We can kind of just have the freedom to do what I want. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about being a band. We could show up one day and just play a whole funk set list if we decided to.
Never doing that.
I don't know how much.
First EP, actually.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we probably should talk about that. I mean, we've been working on this EP for forever. Do you guys want to tell me or tell our viewers a little bit about it?
Yeah, we've been. We said earlier we had another EP that we were working on, but we realized we kind of like the harder tones and the more I don't know, being able to get the anger out and the hard emotions out in our songs.
There's a lot of stuff to be angry about today.
There's a lot. So we kind of scrapped the sad boy emo stuff for just some heavier stuff. And from the shows we've had recently, it's been good. We have the two that we just played.
The reception was great.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really surprised, especially going to look at the hard genre switch that we did pretty early on in our run, and then especially because I remember we were pretty confident in it. You especially you both pulled out some really great songs for it. It was really, really cool to see. And remember, we were kind of nervous that bringing what is now going to be this EP and playing it in front of people, especially I think the first time especially. I mean, I remember we were all in the parking lot kind of freaking out a little bit.
We were just on the back porch
and then,
of the morning.
That
Lord.
first show, we didn't I think
I pulled on my shoulder.
I'm proud of how we played that day, but also I know especially looking back compared to our more recent performances, it definitely wasn't our strongest. But even still, the reception there was amazing.
Yeah,
we were all riding high afterwards.
We're also all playing 20 BPM faster.
Yeah, we were all playing faster, but and I think it gave it some more energy. People seem to be having a good time.
I think it's just cool going from us being in the room playing those old songs and being
a tiny little box room.
Dude, it is so the bed is the only couch.
Oh my god, I forgot about the bed.
It's going from that and then kind of being I think this kind of sounds. I was talking to somebody at our first show after this. I was like, yeah, I felt like it was kind of for the past year, we've kind of just been three guys in a room being yeah, these kind of sound cool, but I don't know.
Pretty good band name, Three Guys in a Room.
Three Guys in a Room.
That sounds like a weird video.
Yeah, that was but what you trying to say, Jack?
But it's cool kind of going from us being very unsure and not very confident in our songs, and then going and scrapping it all, making a
we were we're gonna do an entirely new one,
making a really cool album, but kind of feeling the same way, being yeah, they're cool, but I don't know, and then playing them, and then the reception we've got, I think is really cool. It's just us being so unsure, and then being no, we are doing good. Yeah. We're doing something right.
And as it pertains to the EP, I think really that's kind of because we've been talking about it. We've had these songs written for a while.
6 months.
And we've been trying, and we've had them worked out for most of that time. We've even had them demoed, but we were kind of, remember we'd always be yeah, we're getting it recorded. I think we've given so many different people so many different deadlines for it at this point. But honestly, I think
we said last year.
Yeah, no, we said March.
there was a moment in spring, going spring to summer, where I was yeah, we're planning on having it done and out by March. And then March came around and I was oh no, we pushed it back to April. April came around, it's gonna be May, and it literally went like that until July.
I remember saying, yeah, we're gonna try and do it before the summer. And then summer passed.
Yeah. Summer's been gone, man.
Even honestly, when it comes to that, I think what it's kind of now having this really locked in, I honestly think what's kind of given us the push and the confidence to go for it all the way is having played these shows and knowing that even if sometimes we doubt ourselves with this, enough people seem to really there's something there kind of worth giving it a shot.
There's at least 4 people who are I would listen to maybe one of your songs on a road trip, and that's all
there's at least 3 or 4 of them that vibe with maybe one or 2 songs. But honestly, that's still better than I thought.
Hey, better than none.
Better than none, man. We're moving up.
How do you guys do you feel when you're playing our songs, do you feel it's your I guess I wanted to ask because I wanted to point out the fact that our guitarist here is pretty much a classic rock guitarist.
Oh yeah.
When we started, that's probably the reason the first EP turned out what it was, is because classic rock, that's how he learned. I think, Nick, you learned on grungy and stuff.
Yeah.
I learned playing jazz and punk.
Yeah. You had the
and-
bipolar.
Yeah, I had the most bipolar way of learning bass. But I played bass like super like very like what I learned like learning punk songs. Like I remember specifically Waiting Room. How do you feel about the way our band sounds? Like, is it something you would personally listen to? Is it something like
Never.
never? I'm joking. Oh God, I got scared. I was like, what?
Oh God, oh no.
No, I think there's definitely some songs that I would listen to more than other songs of ours. I can't think off the top of my head what songs I wouldn't listen to because I really do like all of our songs.
Blackwing is the best.
Yeah.
It is the best.
Or
But
Snowstorm.
But I think it's just since we all have such different backgrounds in our respected instruments, but all kind of like similar types of music, but still kind of like we still all like different genres.
It's all underlying grungy,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's like we all like we'll make us like kind of like we were saying earlier. All of our songs are a little bit different, so it's like I like all of our songs for different reasons, and I dislike all of our songs for a little different. But it's like there's nothing really like I don't really dislike any of our songs.
Yeah, no, like honestly,
No.
I definitely get what you're saying.
Maybe
but honestly,
Crying Tree.
Yeah. No, I think like with how different they are, honestly, that's part of like, you know, when it comes to like is it something I listen to in my own time? Honestly, like again, like in some ways, it all like yes, but also again, some of them don't really fall under like our personal taste, and the songs are different for all of us. But honestly, I think that's kind of, to me, I took that as a good sign. Because it's, you know, like we're being real with what we do. We're not really trying to like replicate something or trying to be like, no, this is something I want to put in my headphones. It's like, what is the best way that we can all kind of mesh with each other and bring the songs to what they could
our
be.
noises.
And like, yes, sometimes it's going to sound like something that like we personally wouldn't go like out of our way to buy. But it's also like, it's a very like real expression of what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And
It's unique.
Yeah, and then again with the reception we've gotten, it's like, okay, so somebody would actually like be out listening
Can
to
you
this.
repeat how somebody described us at one of our shows? Because I've never heard anybody accurately describe us aside from this one instance.
Oh, was it me? I'm.
Or wait, Ethan, is you the one that told me about it? The
Oh,
train?
Oh yeah, I was saying this. Yeah, it's
I don't know if this is like a good thing.
Oh, this is a great thing.
No,
I love
it was.
this.
They said it with like it sounds wrong, but they said it with like pure heart. Like they meant it at like really nice.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, you sure about that?
But they're like watching you guys. It's almost like watching like a train derailment. They're like it's crazy and horrible, but it's the most beautiful and disturbing thing. You
Could not take your eyes off of it.
Yeah, they're like, you just
Watching
have
it
to keep
fall apart,
watching
yeah.
and see
You
what
know,
happens next. And I'm like, thanks.
Me forgetting my words on stage. I like stumble through a lyric and everyone's just like, "Ooh, are these guys okay?"
Oh wait, we got love you guys.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, we actually just got a comment from one of our friends, Lex.
Hi, Lex.
Hi, Lex. That's our stylist and one of our best friends.
I need you right now. My hair's.
If you guys, we're talking about community, local businesses and stuff like that, and we have this show coming up on Saturday. Lex left another comment that said, "Honestly, all of your songs are amazing." Thank you, Lex. We love you.
We love Lex.
We brought up like having local businesses at our show this Saturday, two of which, or the only two, I mean, aside from the place we're playing at, is Spacehead Salon and Cold Blood and Bazaar. The person who just commented, Alexa, works at Spacehead Salon, and that is like the place to go if you're punk, alternative. You want a shag, if you want an 80s haircut, if you want something retro, futuristic, Spacehead Salon. And Cold Blooded and Bazaar, that's another good one because they have a two-headed corn snake.
They do, yeah.
That's metal. That's
Crazy.
metal.
No,
You actually worked
crazy.
Yeah, no, I worked for them for about a year. I want to say probably, yeah, like maybe about 2-3 years ago, I was working for Cold Blood and Bazaar for about a year, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. We're mainly working with a lot of spiders, which
That was
I love
crazy going
personally.
to see that store.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
I think I brought both of you there before.
Yeah, it's insane.
No, it's a crazy spot, but they're a really cool business. They're really supportive of each other, like a local community. I couldn't be happier to have them on.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's all coming full circle.
Yeah.
All the connections we've made throughout the years and the people that we've... Somebody else left a comment that says, "Love you, Slugline." Wow, we're actually getting comments.
you.
Thank
Oh
you
my
guys.
God.
We love y'all.
This is great.
I mean, because this is the whole thing. This literally proves my point. I'm always trying to say, being in a band, being in a local music scene, it's community, it's family, it's people taking care of each other, pursuing your dreams, and like we brought, Nick's old job to support because we think it's a cool job. Our best friend, we wanted to support her job, and like their career as a stylist, we wanted to throw that on. Our friends' band, Black Cherry, they haven't gotten a chance to play, I don't think, Morningside at all. I think they played A-Bar, but I don't know about Morningside.
Yeah, no, I don't think they played Morningside.
But we're like,
Low Fidel's also hasn't played Morningside. I think that was part of why they were so excited to come on. They played a lot of places.
Morningside hasn't done shows for the last, I think COVID killed shows. I think they used to do shows back in the day.
they've been doing a few recently, even before we started going there, from what I understand.
Also, the first two bands we played were with, I guess the second one, little bit different lineup, but it was organized. The first two shows were organized by a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guy we know. Jack Bryce.
Shout out Jack.
Shout out Jack Bryce. I don't remember his Instagram handle off the top of my head. If anybody ever comes up to me and asks me, I think it's just Jack Bryce. GackBryce.
ICE, I think.
No, I think it's a Y. Maybe.
We'll find out.
But
he's tagged in our Instagram.
So. Yeah, he's tagged in our Instagram.
Probably a lot.
He has done so much. He was the one that booked us for our first two shows. Does so much for the local scene. Sets up so many good shows. He set us up with
He's always doing something.
Always doing something. I think he has a couple projects, like some like Irish folk projects, and then just like this Lucid Dreams, like rock stuff. Mm-hmm. But the first two shows we played were with another couple local bands, Lucid Dreams, and the second one was with Lucid Dreams and Tim Parsons' project, and not our typical style. We're punk, but that was a phenomenal show that Jack set up.
So much fun.
Morningside packed out. Marissa, main bartender of Morningside, wants to start doing shows more, which consequentially led to me organizing the
13th show.
The 13th show, which I'm the irresponsible one.
You did it.
I did do that a little bit. Marissa helped me out a lot. Marissa helped me out a lot, but I organized the sponsors, the bands. Probably my public embarrassment, I'm sure.
A little bit.
Marissa, we love Marissa. Marissa was the one that organized the blanket drive. And seriously, you guys, if anybody here has some spare blankets, if not our show, go give them to some people. It's going to be a cold winter, and I'm preaching community. It's about all helping each other out.
And even if it's not this, there's a lot of other things going on.
Yeah, there's food drives. Yeah, there's a food drive going on at Hattie's. Mm-hmm. There's the food donation bin at Hattie's. Mm-hmm. There is a charity show.
I think there's actually one tonight.
Is that tonight? There's a charity show tonight.
Charity show tonight I think it's for the Migrant Network. That's also a lot of really cool bands. I believe that one's at Snug Harbor. Okay, so charity show at Snug Harbor, food donation bin at Hattie's, the blanket charity drive at Morningside Pub. I know Marissa's doing a coat. Or no, Marissa's doing a food drive too at Morningside. I don't remember when, so maybe do some own research on that. I know Morningside is on Instagram at Morningside Pub. So check out, they've doing some cool charity stuff. And there's tons of stuff. There's always a way to help out your local community. And that's a lot Charlotte, local stuff. A lot of this happens on Plaza Medwood, Central Avenue. Oh, yeah. But even South Park area, I'm sure, I don't exactly hang out here all the time, but I'm sure there's places where you can give back and find a little house. But we're pretty close to it. You guys got anything else you want to say? Any notes? Any important things you want to leave? Really just, support your local music scene, support your local community, do whatever you can to help out the people around you. And then on a more personal note, definitely appreciate everyone who wants to come check out the show on the 13th, support a good cause, come hang out with us.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we're just real ass
we just hang
real
out.
Ass people. Yeah, we just hang out. We just have fun. I'm never gonna not walk up to somebody.
Yeah, no, that's 90% of what we do when we go out is just walk up on random people. You want to be friends now?
You're now mine.
You want to play with my band?
I don't know. Oh, Will just said I love Slugline. Will is another one of our friends.
We love Will.
Will actually got me into the Christmas spirit yesterday or Sunday.
Yeah, you into the Christmas spirit?
Okay, now.
Oh,
anything you want to say, Ethan?
Great, sweetie.
Yeah, support us, support your community. Be nice. Have a happy holidays.
Oh, Timmy just said love y'all too.
Aww.
Oh my God,
this is so cool.
Oh my God!
Wait, how many people?
Let's keep it going for the next minute. And if any of our other friends
just show support.
Yeah, if any of our other friends comment, somebody should say I need a beer.
Somebody, does
Somebody should convince them to let me get a beer because they did not let me get a beer earlier.
anybody have any questions?
Yeah, any questions? You have like 30 seconds. I don't
30
even know if
seconds.
it's gonna
Questions,
make it
comments,
time.
concerns.
Questions, comments, and concerns. Leave a 1-star review on my website.
Any concerns about Slugline?
Concerns about Slugline.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm so sorry to all of our lovely viewers who aren't our group of friends. I'm so sorry you have to deal with our antics. This is just unfortunately who we are. Not
Just
unfortunately,
happens
very
sometimes.
fortunately. This is very fortunately
I'm so
who
happy
we are.
this is how it is.
It wouldn't
and
have it any other way.
We're just wouldn't have it any other way. We bring energy. But we have been Slugline. You guys want to say thank you?
Thank you
Yeah.
for having us.
Yeah, thanks to Arby's too for
Thank
having
you.
us
We love-
out
yeah,
here.
this
No, it
is
was an
Arby's
amazing
Radio.
experience.
I actually do host here. I kind of got distracted because I'm a part of the band and these are like my bestest friends. But please come back. I'm gonna start like doing more regular interviews. I want to start interviewing more bands, more people involved in the behind the scenes music. You know, just anything music. Come back and give it a check out. This is local music somewhere, and I'm Jackie Stadler. Thank you so much.